In 1519, Hernan Cortes landed on Veracruz with 500 men to conquer the Aztec Empire. Now his crew was terrified, exhausted, outnumbered, and even talking about mutiny. They were planning to take the ships back to Cuba where they'll be safe. To Cortes, the retreat was the greatest threat to their success. He didn't want the maybe of a retreat. So he made a decision. He ordered his men to burn his own ships. For Cortes, it wasn't just a decision. He didn't want to be in the maybe. And burning those ships meant that there's only two options left: to either win or die. And so Cortes went and they conquered the Aztec Empire, which today is known as Mexico. Now, this is the black and white theory, which simply means there's no gray area, there's no maybes, there's no what ifs. It's either a yes or a no. Now, most people, they don't fail because they made the wrong choice. They fail because they couldn't make a choice at all. They live in the maybe. Maybe I should start this brand. Maybe this is the right person to be my next partner. Maybe next month. We have a rule here. Whether that's at Fly for Sport or whether that's with my other brand, we have a rule. If it's not a hell yeah, then it's a no. There is no maybe. There is no grey area. There's only black and white. Now, this is the black and white theory. And no, this is not about racism, even though I'm against racism. This is a concept that you can apply in business, but also apply it to your life too. Now, black and white isn't just thinking about being stubborn. It's about speed. Now, it's about speed that gets you the right decision in the quickest way possible. If you are dwelling too much on the maybe and the what ifs and you're too much in the grey area, you're prolonging the decision, which can cost you money in real time in business. The longer you take to make a decision in business, the harder it becomes. So, the why: total commitment, resources deployed. The black: hard stop, move on, zero mental energy wasted. Now, I've been in positions where I didn't have the luxury for a maybe. When you're at the bedrock, at the bottom of the barrel, you're only left with two options: either yes or a no. There is no maybe, there is no grey area. And I think being able to say maybe, or I'll think about it, I'll get back to you, or what if, or this should be like this, or this could have been this way, it's a luxury for me. And it still is. And I think that's what's helped me make decisions much quicker and be more certain in making the right decisions. Like, it's either going to work out or it ain't. And that's just how it is. And it's nice to have that thought of, what if this could have been this way? What if that could have been that way? But I think at some point you have to come to the reality and see things for what they are. And that's where the black and white concept applies. It's a yes or a no. And I get it when you're trying to invest in something that has a potential, but that's different. I'm talking about more when you're trying to make a decision on something and it needs to be either a yes or a no. And a lot of times when I was working in marketing, it had to be a yes or a no. It couldn't be a maybe or a possible or what if. So we had to just make a decision. And 9 out of 10, you would get the answer to your decision straight away. And that's what you want, because that gives you speed and momentum to carry on going. And I always say this, the grey area is where the momentum dies. The grey area is a graveyard of all the ideas and dreams and goals that never happened. All the ideas of people's dreams and inventions that they had in their mind, that was a maybe, that was in the grey area, died along with them. And that's why I say the grey area is the graveyard. So that's the black and white theory. I hope this video has helped you to understand. And look, I call it a black and white theory because I know a lot of people won't agree with this. A lot of people might disagree with it. A lot of people might agree with it. But I say give it a go. Try it. Try it for a day where you only can say yes or no to things. You only can say yes or no to people. You can only say yes or no to certain decisions that you're going to make in that day. And just see how it plays out for you. A lot of times I either said yes or no. I love the opportunities that I received and got. Most of them I said yes. I didn't say maybe. I said I'll get back to you. I said yes, and some of them really helped me. It helped me as a person and it helped me in my career. So I think the black and white theory really shows the determination. And Cortez's example is a historical fact on what he has done with the Aztec Empire. And burning those ships, like some people call it that was mad. Like, it's crazy to do that. But he knew in that moment that if people live on the maybe, they would not perform well. They will always be lingering on different decisions, on different thoughts. So we need certainty. We need a yes or a no. And that's what the black and white theory is. And I thought I'd share this with you. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, I'm just a man. Don't follow me. Peace.